Police in Edmonton shared details today about the terrorism charges laid against a man accused of attacking Edmonton City Hall. The RCMP say a 28-year-old man fired a gun and threw Molotov cocktails inside the building in January.
The RCMP has charged 28-year-old Bezhani Sarvar of Edmonton with multiple terrorism and terrorism-related offences.
The CBC's Terry Reith joins me live from Edmonton. So Terry, we first learned about these terrorism charges yesterday. What did we learn that is new from police today?
Well, Andrew, the part that really stood out for me was the type of weapon that was used in this attack. It was an SKS assault rifle. This is a Russian-designed weapon that has been used in several high-profile crimes in Canada. You might harken back a couple of years to a bank robbery at a Bank of Montreal in Saanich. 2022 also, there was the case of 2 police officers murdered near Toronto. This is a fairly well-known weapon in Canada. It is not a prohibited weapon here, provided that the weapon does not take more than 5 rounds of ammunition. So here is what we did learn too, is that he had 3 magazines with him with 150 rounds of ammunition. So quite substantially well armed, as well as 4 Molotov cocktails filled with gasoline. Now, why he put that gun down, why he was able to be apprehended so quickly, really the police didn't answer that. But Glenn Sells, the superintendent in charge of the Integrated National Security Enforcement Team, said, "We were just really lucky no one was hurt or killed."
So I can't speak to what he intended to do, but I would suggest that we were very lucky that people weren't injured and that more damage didn't occur. Given the weapons that were involved and how it unfolded, I think we were very lucky.
And the other thing that we learned that was of significance was that while the Edmonton Police Service was doing their investigation, of course, you may recall that he was initially facing 6 charges that were not terrorist related. The National Security Team, also known as INSET, was doing their work, and they did additional interviews and searches, and they determined that this was politically motivated, enough to warrant 2 terrorism-specific charges and 9 other charges that were viewed through a terrorism nexus, as they put it.
So, Terry, what have we learned about the suspect's motivation for the attack?
Well, this is the big question that police did not answer at this news conference. We do know that there was a 4-minute video purportedly put out by the man who was charged before this attack happened. They would not say that if that formed the basis of any of the charges that were laid or the decision to go with the terrorism charges, but they will say that this was politically motivated, but that's as far as they'll go, Andrea.
Terry, thank you. The CBC's Terry Reith live in Edmonton.